You need to hear this if you're a paranormal enthusiast. Ready to dive into the unknown? Join the Tristan channel as we journey through spine-tingling paranormal encounters, unexplained supernatural phenomena, and perhaps some eye-popping UFO sightings. Our world is full of mysteries, and together we'll explore the eerie, the bizarre, and the downright unexplainable. From haunted houses to cryptic creatures, we'll react to the most chilling and baffling compilations. So if you're ready to test your courage and expand your mind, hit that subscribe button and let's unravel the unknown together. Welcome to the adventure. Welcome to the Tristan channel.
Hello and welcome back to the Tristan channel, or welcome if you're new. And it feels like it's been a while, although, I think it was last weekend I did some videos, isn't it? Because, yeah, I was working late and stuff. But anyway, so in this video, we'll be returning to one of our regular favourites, and that is not King Frostmare, but Frostmare TV. And these scary videos, these are scary videos you cannot see. Sure, that negates the point of watching them. But anyway, let's hope that these are as scary as the title makes out. So, as always, the link to in the description is below to the channel reactor. So yes, let's see how good these get. Just to let you know, this is despite the introduction, this is when scared people record the scariest videos. Basically, long story short, I went to pause it to go to the bathroom and it fudged the recording, so I went to check back to see if it was alright, and funny enough, I kept on what happened was, as I was kept on recording, I noticed I wasn't moving down the corner, so I was like, what the fuck? And I touched the screen, and then it was just going all weird on it, so I had to reset my phone and everything, so, no, never mind. I got halfway through that one, so at that point.
The following encounters have been recorded by Troy, and they show inexplicable phenomena unfolding in his residence. Initially dismissive, Troy's perspective shifted as inconceivable evidence of these strange events emerged via his security camera.
What is going on in my house when I'm not home?
Oh, is that when he gets weird noises from the thing and it's like, I see a door? Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah. A shadow. I can see a shadow in the kitchen on the left there.
Troy endured a series of eerie incidents, including mysterious sounds, an opening cellar door, and a chilling disembodied growl. Gradually, he began to entertain the notion that his home might be harboring something paranormal.
Oh, fuck you, man. Yeah, it's just as bad as I remember. Oh, here we go.
Days passed with an uneasy quiet until Troy's camera captured a sighting that elevated the eerie occurrences to a new level of intrigue.
Like making a mess, doesn't it? Oh, found some tissue. He's like, oh, made a mess of my fucking house.
What?
Coming. Don't like when it goes that quiet. Oh, hurt. He's like, fuck that.
Dining room chairs were seemingly moved by an unseen force, indicating the entity's growing power. And the paranormal activity got even stronger. The unsettling events escalated over time, with Troy's family experiencing frequent disturbances. In response, Troy implemented additional surveillance cameras, and soon after, these cameras captured remarkable footage. Objects moving independently, and the crawl area opening by itself. Are these phenomena the work of something malevolent? Who knows? This video was recorded by some friends from Norway, as they were fooling around one afternoon several years ago. And I suspect that you don't see anything weird when watching it the first couple of times. But like with other clips in the past, the devil is in the detail with this one. The guys initially had uploaded this video on social media until one of their friends pointed out an oddity. Apparently something seems to be crawling out from underneath the trampoline.
Oh, how do you spot these things?
If it's nothing paranormal, it is still really unsettling to think about something else living underneath this trampoline, isn't it? After these guys were playing with another ghost board, strange things started to happen. First, the music stops playing, unexplainable noises in the apartment, and in the end, a small surprise.
That's what she said.
Il est trop cool ce fichier à droite. Ouais. Tu as une crotte de nez là? Ah putain, l'autre crotte de nez. Elles sont comment? Elles sont magiques.
Notice how this chain in the background started swaying around without anybody touching it. And the music stops playing.
Mais mec, le truc il saute tout le temps aussi. Je veux dire, on va. Non mais c'est pas le CD qui a sauté, c'est pas le CD qui a sauté, c'est le bras. Chez vous, il y a des. C'est le bras. Mais en vrai, tu vas juste éclater l'ampli, c'est chiant gros. Le diamant ça coûte cher hein. Arrête, va voir Elias toi. Quel bouffon. Mais c'est lui en fait, c'est ça. C'est lui en fait. Tu l'as vu?
At this point, they freak out a little and start hearing sounds coming from the kitchen.
Je l'ai pas touché la télécommande. Allez, vas-y, c'est bon. T'es sérieux? T'en bats les couilles, mec.
Loulou.
Tu te rassurer d'avoir ton papa Elias, Gaël, c'est ça?
Or is it stemming from the outside, maybe?
Ça va, au pire, c'est bon, qui vient voir, comme ça c'est bon, en mode oui, c'est Bluesky, je veux qu'il y ait quelque chose. Parce que je te dis, ce truc qui bouge depuis. T'es sérieux? Y'a rien qui bouge, c'est juste si vous voulez être rassuré.
Well, the rambling in the apartment clearly speaks for something else being there. So it's not coming from outside. Is it an entity that now is roaming in the apartment, maybe? Whatever is back in there seemed to have turned the music back on.
Mais non!
Or has it?
J'avais voulu l'arrêter, mais c'est pas moi là. J'ai pas eu le temps de l'arrêter en fait. C'est chiant, moi j'aime pas. C'est une blague de. La lumière c'est tard, parce qu'elle tombe. Le pain de mie qui est tombé, ça m'est déjà arrivé 50 fois. C'est pas on va avaler tout le monde là. En vrai les gars, je pense que vous prenez juste la tête juste pour rien. Oh putain. Je l'ai éteint ça en plus normalement.
After this is going for a while, they decide to give it another shot and return to their apartment.
J'avoue là ça va nous...
Oh!
Oh.
But look at that. It appears that a pair of jeans is just walking off towards the left. What is going on here?
What remains?
Next is one of the most terrifying cases that had been documented in the past few years. These are the recordings of Veronica Shannon, a single mother that was living in a pretty haunted apartment. She described these incidents as pretty strange and thought at first that somebody was playing a prank on her, which is why she decided to get video cameras in her apartment. She ended up seeing some very strange things in the recorded footage. A skeptic at first, Veronica moved a few months after seeing all these strange things at her place. She heard a lot of unsettling noises and one night saw the following standing in front of her bed. It does look like a creepy person was standing there, but what exactly it was is really hard to say. Some believe it to be an old man, but who can say for sure? What is your opinion?
Reminds me of a character or something from a program.
This video was shared by a security officer who states that he noticed one of his colleagues patrolling one of the surveilled roads. Based on his reports, he saw his colleague talking to himself, which was pretty odd, and after watching this unfold for a few moments, he contacted him via radio.
¿Qué hizo? ¿Era con quién está hablando ahí? Sí, ¿con quién está hablando ahí luego usted?
Con una propietaria de la casa 125.
Marica, la propietaria de la casa 125 falleció hace como unos 20 días, marica.
No, ¿cómo así? ¿Qué me está diciendo?
Sí, no, usted está hablando ahí solo, marica, lo estoy viendo aquí por la cámara, usted está hablando ahí solo.
No, como mierda, loco.
His colleague answered and told him that he was talking to a resident from apartment 125, which, like we have learned, had passed away a few weeks ago. And the man was not aware of that. Is it possible that he was talking to the deceased person's spirit? Or was the guard just imagining things? Very hard to say, but still a pretty...
There's been a lot of those, isn't there? Like in hospitals, they've been talking to people, and then they'll radio them saying, "Dude, what are you doing?"
creepy incident, whatever the answer. This has been shared by security personnel who was working the night shifts in an old hospital. They state that even the nurses recorded some really creepy events ever so often, and that everybody believes that the building must be haunted. The following is one of the recorded incidents that unfolded in the lobby area not too long ago.
Alright, love, calm down. Have a Snickers.
Just a patient in pain, perhaps? The same night, the following strange sighting was shared from the security system. Bugs are not a common sighting in the hospital, which is why they believe this to be a spirit. But the latest and creepiest encounter for the man was when the activity unfolded right in front of him the following night.
Making a bloody mess.
Miren, miren, miren cómo se mueve eso. Para que vean que no hay nadie aquí.
The nurses try to laugh these events off, but it is clear that something quite otherworldly must be going on here. Following video was recorded by a young man from Oregon. Being an urban explorer, he always had a big interest in abandoned tunnels, sewers, and the likes. He states that he and even some of his friends could hear some pretty inexplicable noises coming from the sewer tunnels in his hometown. One night, he foolishly decided to investigate these tunnels by himself.
I'm coming up on the tunnel right now. I'm hearing the noises inside the tunnel, and
fuck is that? Aim the camera up a bit, dude. Why is he pointing at the ground? I tell you what, I'm glad that the other recording went wrong, because this is fucking awesome so far, this one.
The man states that he ran as fast as he could and made sure to never return to these tunnels. Now, obviously the footage is not the best, and even remastering it didn't reveal much more detail for us. Many people think that this looks similar to the ray creature. And if not, what else could it be? If it wasn't a hoax, of course. This next clip was uploaded by user Sasha Essa. The clip was filmed during a late-night investigation in the Netherlands. The investigators stated that they believed that they were alone in the graveyard. However, as you can see in the next clip, they spot something or someone in the distance.
Maxim, it looks like someone vaping as well.
The figure seems to be of a man. However, he appears and disappears seemingly out of nowhere. The thing appears to be very tall and pale. Definitely very strange. Why would a person be wandering around at night without a flashlight or any type of light source? There seems to be more questions than answers
here. Well, pisshead.
What do you think? Ghostly figure or just a tall man taking a walk alone in the dark cemetery?
Could be a pisshead. You know, you just barely make him out. I mean, because he's like pixely, potato. UFO encounter.
This video was captured by a young man who was working a night shift in a local hotel in Mexico. He went outside the back door of the building to go for a quick smoke break. The door leads straight into the back alley that most of the time is pretty empty, especially in the really early morning hours. However, this night he noticed a huge lanky object to his left and started filming this encounter.
Look at you. He's like going, beep, beep.
He believes that we are seeing something from another dimension that wasn't supposed to be visible to the human eye. It was the first time he captured such a creepy event, and he isn't necessarily a believer in the paranormal side of things. But this night had him honestly question his belief.
It's still a bit potatoey. It's hard to tell.
This video was uploaded by a young woman who states that they as well had just moved into a new house. The house was relatively old, and there were a few unsettling events taking place ever since moving in. Apparently they could see an eerie shadow figure that popped up ever so often, standing at the foot of their bed at night.
Ew.
In this video, they started recording when some inexplicable poltergeist activity seemed to unfold out of nowhere again.
Me too.
Oh, look at me. Oh! Oh! He's quite tall, isn't he? Can you see it in that door, that wooden bit?
Is this the terrifying shadow entity that is messing with them, especially at night times? It's quite tall for sure, and I think we can only speculate its origin. Maybe something evil that is still bound to this place.
Oh my dear.
This video stems from South America and was uploaded by a concerned person. Apparently, paranormal events are nothing too unusual in this area. But what happened today was new. The person recording noticed the rocking chair in front of their home starting to move. But then there was something more unsettling that was visible in the reflection of the television.
Oh yeah, I remember it's just been on another video, innit? Look, you see someone like sitting in a chair rocking on it.
They believe that a shadow being from another dimension could have been responsible for this.
I'm not saying it isn't, but it's like, I wonder if we should do like a game where you take a shot every time it says, they reckon it's a shadow being from another dimension. It's like he's like recorded it, clipped it, and put it onto this clip. You know what I mean?
Is this possible? Are we seeing a shape-shifting manifestation of something that doesn't stem from our world? Who can say?
Who can say?
This next clip comes to us from La Dimensión Obscura. Not much is known about the context surrounding the clip. All that is really known is that the girl featured in the video was practicing a dance for her TikTok channel when she captured this strange sight. Let's take a look. Did you spot it? Did you spot it?
No.
While the girl is dancing, it is easy to see that she's entirely alone. There's definitely no one behind her in the hallway. For only a brief moment, however, a figure can be seen behind the woman's shoulder, disappearing again quickly after.
Maximum. Oh, there you go. Yep, I see it now.
I believe this entity moved too quick to be a regular human. There's something truly haunting about the creature's grey appearance.
It's a grudge bitch.
It seems that spirits appearing behind people as they are filming harness clips is not quite so rare anymore. Is it possible, with the rising popularity of video making, that we are simply catching spirits that have always been there? Let me know your theories. Do you think this is an actual spirit, or was it just a family member in the background? The following video was recorded by a trail cam that was mounted on a pole close to the owner's home. There were always weird noises that could be heard stemming from the local woods. Many legends were told about the infamous skinwalker that was supposed to roam this area, especially at night. The man had decided to mount this camera together with a floodlight for security purposes. And one night, it would appear that he finally caught something that he couldn't easily explain.
moving fast, isn't it?
A strange white creature appears on the right side of the screen and seems to be running through the picture in a pretty inhumane way. Look at its legs. It almost doesn't look human at all, wouldn't you agree? Some people say it almost looks as if that thing was stalking for prey. What an unsettling thought. Are we actually seeing a mysterious creature here? Or was it something way more unnerving? Please let me know what you think. To this day, the man has no idea what exactly was captured that night.
Something in the basement.
Now we take a look at the case of Ashley Kettering, who is a young mother and realtor who shares her daily thoughts with the internet. However, something happened a couple of days ago, something that she couldn't explain, and that scared her and her kids quite a lot. For whatever reason, her CCTV camera captured something coming up the stairs from the basement, and she had no idea what was going on there. Apparently it was not a pet. I know, my first thought was a cat as well, but the family doesn't own any. So, where does that leave us? After realizing what they had caught, she places the camera right at the top of the stairs on one of the following nights, and captures this.
Oh, fuck that. You could say it's a cat, but the way it does its head thing.
Even if that is a cat, it looks pretty strange. Semi-transparent. I don't know. But what followed should definitely rule out it being an animal. At least that is what her viewers believe.
Forehead, or it could be pareidolia, don't you?
So, is this house haunted? A possible spirit? Looks almost like a lady in a nightgown.
Very
or
small
a dress. Or was it something else? The following TikTok, captured by the user Blissfully Ironic, features him and a friend one night as they were noticing something curious outside.
Like banging outside.
Banging from in front of their house is what catches their attention initially. And probably the neighbor was complaining about them being too loud.
Oh, I see.
But it might not have been the neighbor after all.
What is... Don't I hear that? It was like banging outside, but my neighbors with us or something. This for being too loud. My girlfriend?
Look at you, you shadow bastard. Oh. What would you do in that situation when you shit yourself?
What is this eerie shadow that they could capture just moments after leaving their house?
Well, if you made it as far, and I've said it before, but seriously, compared to the last video I was originally going to record, this is fucking better, man. Woo!
Is it of paranormal nature? Well, guess we'll never know for sure. A creepy video shared by security staff of a hospital. It seems to show a security guard interacting with unseen children in an unnamed hospital. In the CCTV footage, the guard walks down a hallway, but something strange happens then. The balloons follow him without any visible help. The guard claims he saw 2 children in the hallway and was talking to them. Then he gave them balloons and went on his way. But when a colleague reviewed the footage and contacted him, they both were pretty puzzled. The guard insists he saw the children, which is pretty strange since there were none. Was it perhaps ghosts or just a strange coincidence? Let me know what you guys think.
Back to the Future.
And now we want to check out a few updates of night security guard Bailey, who works in an old theater. I'm pretty sure you might remember. He had shared some pretty bone-chilling encounters in the past that we also have taken a look at the time. One night, he captured something in one of the upper booths of the theater.
We're closed, love. We're closed, yeah.
It was quiet around his profile for a while. He says that it is pretty rare to capture something on video, and that he wouldn't upload if nothing interesting was happening. What started him to pick up his phone again was a really unusual encounter that he had one night on one of his recent night shifts. He and his colleague, Brett, are now both patrolling the night shift. And after some unusual noises from the back of a room, Bailey found this.
Hey, Brett.
Oh, it's like Blair Witch, isn't it?
Brett, you good?
It's like Blair Witch, isn't it?
Hey. You're freaking me out, man. Okay.
It didn't have to be anything paranormal, but it was very strange behavior for his colleague. To just stand there and look at the wall. It made Bailey quite a bit uneasy, to say the least. From this night on, more and more interesting encounters started to unfold again. This night, he was giving a little tour on Instagram, and without even noticing, there seemed to be standing something next to the old workshop.
Okay, so I'm here. Empty theater. Pretty depressing during COVID times. Hopefully we can get things back open. Back there's the shop. This is backstage. Can't see it very well, but what?
The seconds run across there barefoot.
Look, guys, holy! I'm turning the lights on. I'm turning the lights on.
Not necessarily easy to make out, but many believe this to be a shadow person. How unsettling. When Bailey's attention gets grabbed by a loud noise on one of the following night shifts, he goes for another tour with his cell phone, and it would appear that whatever he had captured prior, standing next to the shop, was back yet again.
9 p.m. on a Saturday. This is my life. So I'm walking through the main stage. Here, I'll flip it. Okay. Ghost light is on. No one in here. Hello? Okay.
Oh, I see ya. There's two of them.
As Bailey is filming up into the auditorium, he captures two strange shadow beings that seemingly are just standing still and staring at him from above. One of these beings is pretty thin, while the other one seems to be a bit wider. How eerie. Bailey believes that those two must be the spirits that still linger in this old theater. Could it be so? A terrifying thought, I find.
Oh, that cut abruptly. Well then, that was King Frostmare. Like I said, sorry about the slight discrepancy. Basically, the original recording for the intended video went a bit squiff. But it's funny, every time my videos go wrong and I choose another one, it seems to work out in the end. It seems better than the last one. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching these with me. Let me know in the comments how would you react if you saw some of those shadow bastards in your house, right? Let me know. Anyway, thanks again for watching as always with me. And so yeah, I shall see you. Oh, hang on, what day is it today? So technically when this uploads will be Sunday. So I hope you have a great start to the week and I shall see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.